Now let me challenge you straight away. You've been taught that triggers are something to fix, avoid, or heal away. I don't agree. A trigger is not the problem. A trigger is a doorway. And right now, most people are standing at that doorway, reacting the same way over and over again and calling it who they are. It's not who you are, it's what your body's learned. I want you to understand this properly, not conceptually, but physically. When something activates you, your chest tightens, your breath shortens, your stomach contracts, and your thoughts speed up. Now, that is not a random response. That is stored experience moving through the body. At some point in your life, your system went through something it couldn't fully process. Not because you were weak, but you didn't have the capacity, the support, or safety at the time. So your body adapted. It created a pattern. When this happens, we react like this to stay safe. And now that pattern is automatic. This is where I'm going to push you a bit. You're not stuck because of your past. You're stuck because your body is still running the same response and you haven't trained it out of that loop. Awareness alone does not change this. You can understand your trauma, you can talk about it, you can journal it, and still react the same way when it matters, when you get pushed and triggered, because this is body level conditioning. Now, I don't see triggers as setbacks. I see them as live training opportunities. Now, every time you get activated, your system is showing you, here is the exact pattern that is still running you. That's gold, because now you can work with something real, not theory. So let's make this something tangible. You send a message, no reply. Instant reaction is, I've done something wrong. Anxiety rises, you want to fix it. Send another message over-explaining, or you shut down. Now, that's not about the message, that's a learned response. Fear of rejection, fear of disconnection, fear of not being enough. And your body moves before your mind catches up. Now, where most people get it wrong is they try to calm themselves down quickly, think positively, distract themselves, or blame the other person. None of that changes the pattern, it just avoids it. And what you avoid, you repeat. Now, this is where we shift from awareness to embodiment. I'm going to walk you through exactly how I work this in the moment. Not in meditation, not when you're calm, in the middle of activation. All right, so simply, step one is you interrupt the pattern. This is your feet and your earth star. Before you do anything, pause. Not a soft pause, a deliberate interruption. I plant my feet firmly on the ground. I feel the contact. I bring my awareness down and out of my head. This matters because your system is trying to pull you into automatic reaction. If you don't interrupt it, you will follow it. Now, step two is we need to regulate the body. This is our root chakra. Now I work with the breath. Slow inhale, longer exhale, again and again. Now, this isn't about calming down. This is about telling your nervous system this moment is not the past. Your body doesn't know that unless you show it. All right, step three is stay present with the sensation. So this is your navel and your solar plexus. This is where most people check out. The discomfort rises and they react, distract, or shut down. I don't. I stay. I feel the tightness, the heat, the pressure. No story, just the sensation. Because this is the stored energy trying to move. If you leave now, you lock the pattern back in. If you stay, you start to change it. Now, step four is you need to choose a new response. This is our throat. Only now do I act, and I do it differently than my pattern would. That might look like not replying immediately, speaking calmly instead of defensively, saying what I actually feel instead of people pleasing, holding a boundary instead of collapsing. This is the moment of power, not when you feel calm. It's when you don't and you choose differently anyway. What you are really doing is teaching your body. We don't need that old reaction anymore. And this takes repetition. One moment won't change your life, but consistent interruptions and regulations and a new response, that is what rewires your system. Now, going deeper, every pattern has an identity attached to it. I'm the one who gets anxious. I'm the one who overthinks. I'm the one who gets rejected. If you keep reacting the same way, you reinforce that identity. When you change the response, you start to dismantle it. Not by affirmations, but by taking action. This is bigger than behavior. Every trigger is showing you where your energy is still tied to the past, where your system hasn't caught up to who you are becoming. This is the gap between your current identity and your next level self. And the only way across that gap is through moments like this. So let's be blunt about this. This work is uncomfortable because you are feeling what you usually avoid, not reacting how you normally would, letting go of patterns that once kept you safe. And that's not easy. But staying the same isn't either. I don't wait for big triggers. I train this in small moments when it's manageable. Someone interrupts me, I notice a reaction. Plans change, I feel the frustration without snapping. Silence from someone, I don't chase immediately. These micro moments build capacity. So when the big triggers come, I'm already trained. If your system keeps overreacting before you can think clearly, perhaps a grounding reset is what you need. Now, I created a simple daily practice called Ground and Reset to help you reset your nervous system in real time. It's a guided audio you can use when you feel triggered, overwhelmed, or emotionally reactive, so you stop running old patterns and start training a new response in your body. So you can download it for free from my website and get into the habit of using it daily. This is how you start taking control of your reactions instead of being controlled by them. So your challenge this week, I want you to do this today, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, but today. When something activates you, pause, ground your body, breathe through the reaction, stay in the sensation, and then choose a different action. And here's the key. Stay in that moment 10 seconds longer than you normally would. That's where the shift happens. You're not broken, but you are running patterns that need training. And every trigger is giving you the exact opportunity to do that. You can keep reacting and reinforcing the past, or you can use these moments to build a different future. Not through thinking, through embodiment. This is where your power is, and most people walk straight past it. You don't have to. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe for more body-soul integration videos, and I will catch you on the next one.